I didn't have sex with a porn star, number one.
You can see he is 6'5" and only 223 pounds.
He can't hit a ball 50 yards.
You have the morals of an alley cat.
We knock on wood wherever we may have wood.
You're the sucker. You're the loser.
He's become like a Palestinian, but they don't like him because he's a very bad Palestinian.
We finally beat Medicare.
Well, he's right. He did beat Medicare. He beat it to death.
Look, I'd be happy to have a driving contest with him.
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either. I want absolutely immaculate, clean water.
I got my handicap, which when I was vice president, down to a 6.
That's the biggest lie, that he's a 6 handicap of all. Well, I took 2 tests, cognitive tests. I aced them. Let's not act like children.
You are a child.
He caused the inflation, and it's killing black families and Hispanic families and just about everybody. It's killing people. They can't buy groceries anymore. They can't. You look at the cost of food where it's doubled and tripled and quadrupled. They can't live. They're not living anymore. He caused this inflation.
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said.
I gave him a country with essentially no inflation. It was perfect. It was so good. All he had to do is leave it alone.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
He destroyed it with his Green New scam and all this money that's being thrown out the window. He caused inflation. As sure as you're sitting there, the fact is that his big kill on the black people is the millions of people that he's allowed to come in through the border. They're taking black jobs now.
What do you mean by that?
And it could be 18, it could be 19, and even 20 million people. They're taking black jobs and they're taking Hispanic jobs, and you haven't seen it yet, but you're going to see something that's going to be the worst in our history.
Thank you. President Biden?
There was no inflation when I became president. You know why? The economy was flat on its back. 15% unemployment. He decimated the economy, absolutely decimated the economy. That's why there was no inflation at the time. There were no jobs. We provided thousands of millions of jobs for individuals who are in all communities, including minority communities. We made sure that they have health insurance. We have covered, the ACA has increased. I made sure that they're $8,000 per person in a family to get written off for health care. But this
Bullshit and applesauce.
This guy wants to eliminate that. They've tried 50 times. He wants to get rid of the ACA again, and they're going to try again if they win. You find ourselves in a position where the idea that we're not doing any, we put more police on the street than any administration has. He wants to cut the cops.
What did he say?
We're providing for equity and making sure people have a shot to make it. There's a lot going on, but in inflation, he caused it by his tremendous malfeasance in the way he handled the pandemic. Move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more Border Patrol and more asylum officers.
Huh?
What the fuck are you talking about?
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either. Look.
Stop it.
I'm so sick of motherfuckers talking shit about Joe Biden. Joe need to get his shit together. You need to wake up, Joe. Joe Biden is 96 motherfucking years old, bitch. You gave Paw the job, bitch. You gave great-granddaddy the job, bitch. Joe Biden is doing the best he motherfucking can. That man is 97 years old. I don't like the way he left Afghanistan. Bitch, how the fuck do you think a 98-year-old man leave a fight? Quickly and quietly, bitch. Give him a fucking break. Joe is 99 goddamn years old. If you lucky enough to have a great-granddaddy, call him up right now on the phone and ask him, is he ready to do 12 press conferences tomorrow, bitch? No, he is not.
I'm in danger.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Ain't that a bitch? We gonna die, yo.